Now, these aren't videos to John Rose and Yogi Zen. These are more just to their fans. So, yeah, you gotta like understand, the compulsiveness in people and how they work and everything. It's not that like we need to regenerate or anything, or sorry, degenerate, into what I'm doing right now, but this is just how I'm honestly getting by. I know it's pretty fucked up and insecure of me to do so, but I don't know. I just see something wrong with the light. And, you know, Yogi Zen is probably the most legitimate American yogi I've ever seen, and that's not very interesting. Um, but yeah, he was all about these tactics basically just to like, fool your psychology into bringing about like a substance or like a substantial amount of reasoning to you know better equip yourself with you know like time management. Like he said, he told me he has no schedule. He told me a lot of things, but he was very inventive in his language and everything. He was on TV. John Rose was on TV. Excuse me. I don't know what John Rose was on TV twice, I think. Or no, John Rose was on TV once. And Yogi Zen was on TV twice. Yogi Zen was on Comedy Central with Taz Point oh, I think last year, and it was amazing. And the video got deleted. It was like sort of like one guy posted it and it didn't show up anymore. And then he was also on a show called Taboo on National Geographic for urine therapy for urine therapy. And so this is like pretty compelling stuff. And people need to know about it, but they don't need to, go all the way with it. I still think there's some significance in cooked food. I'm going into day 5 of a juice fast. I would say, I've been doing smoothies and stuff, but yeah, like I basically just want my body, I want to check out my body and stuff. I want to look and see how my body is looking and everything. I don't want to, strictly go by the scale and everything. I want to listen to the words of John Rose, like, don't worry about this trembling in your heart that says, you have to be the next Hollywood director or something. So I just think there's two distinctive people like in our world that show nothing to um well, I guess what I'm into now, what I've been into since March. And so since March of this year, I've been, learning a lot about this philosophy called antinatalism. And this is something that John Rose or Yogi Zen have probably never heard of because they never YouTube browsed vasectomy like I did, or vasectomy veganism or whatever. So um, maybe I was making video, yeah, but I only started making videos in March after I got into antinatalism. I had never even heard of it, and I know, probably most likely, John Rose and Yogi Zen have never heard of antinatalism, let alone ephilism or these other philosophies that have equipped me with the judgment now to see like how could we turn out of money. And then that was another question I was trying to ask John Rose, like how do we see how do we see like ourselves past, money, like the God thing and everything that has to do with trust or whatever it is. So we just have to like be able to like know and perceive that like yes, these are very strong, inventive, are they success stories? Like, I mean, who will know like in a million years? I mean, civilization really. So yeah, we got to be smart and we got to be, you know, somewhat pathological in our ways. I mean, this whole like socio I'm not saying, be psychopaths or anything, but we have to like understand where we've been abused and where we've abused others.